Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second season of Tell Me Dad. In this season, we will be asking my dad all questions that we have about life. These can be questions about career, personal development, or relationships, or whatever we can think of. So if you're interested in what my dad has to share this time, then stay tuned. Hello, Dad.
Okay.
We're back.
Hey, hi, son. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Son is calling from Dublin. What a surprise. That's
Exactly.
great. I love it,
Yeah, it's the first
Love
podcast
it.
where we're
Well,
not sitting in front of each other. Well, virtually we are.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm in Dublin.
Well, it's amazing, But the world is getting smaller,
True.
with this video systems, it is like sitting uh opposite,
Yeah,
It's
literally.
it's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. And yeah, at the end of our last episode, a lot of things have happened,
Yeah, really
in the
a lot.
past. The past, it is about, what is it, 6, 8 months ago? Well,
Yeah,
even more,
easily,
right?
yeah.
Even more than that. And you finished your bachelor
I did.
international business in the meantime.
Yeah,
Wow, that's great. I'm very proud that I must
thank
tell
you.
you. And immediately you got that great job in Dublin,
Yeah,
and well, you never know uh, the way in front of you. What's your next station? Your next big position? One of these days, I'm quite sure you're going to be a CEO
yeah, let's hope
of
so.
a big company, and I bet it's going to be in the automotive industry.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now I'm going into software, so who knows?
Yeah, software. You see, this is all future.
Yeah, yeah,
This is all future. Yeah. I mean, if you go into the food business that is so competitive,
yeah,
that is, at the end of the day, you end up selling tomatoes in a supermarket.
yeah,
That's no fun. But the software, it's like an open end.
yeah, really.
It's amazing, especially now with the AI option. It's just amazing. Imagine what you can do with ChatGPT today. I mean, even your mom.
Yeah,
She even asked ChatGPT
yeah,
how to decorate her kitchen.
yeah. It's crazy.
She makes a photograph, she loads it up,
Yeah,
and then she gets great
yeah,
suggestions. The negative part is I have to pay for it,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
because the things he is going to integrate in that kitchen,
Yeah,
are not the cheapest ones.
exactly. Yeah, and also she
Amazing,
pays for
amazing.
ChatGPT. She has the premium subscription.
Yeah, she has. She
Yeah,
has. What is it? $30 a month or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
this. That's
But I have it as well.
oh boy.
Look, I used it for my
Yeah,
bachelor thesis, also
yeah, yeah,
to help me there because I programmed something and I have no
yeah,
knowledge in programming, nothing,
yeah.
and
But
I built an
ChatGPT
app
has.
with ChatGPT, and that was crazy.
Great.
Yeah,
Just amazing.
yeah,
It's amazing. Well, world is changing. I told you once that you are thinking digital and
yeah,
I'm still the analog person. It is, at my age, it is not that easy. Even though I think that I have built up more knowledge than a lot of other people in my age.
yeah,
Um, but still, to to think digital,
yeah,
with all the options that are available, is not that easy because your brain has to switch completely.
yeah,
I'm the hands-on guy.
yeah,
I got to have a hammer and chisel and
yeah,
fire in my hand
yeah,
to create something.
yeah.
Well,
At least you're getting
yeah.
used to a
So
password manager. That's good.
yeah, that is that is so.
Yeah,
I know how to handle that now.
yeah,
It was not that easy, because first I didn't really trust that guy,
yeah,
or that system, but
yeah,
it works. It works great. It's not bad, and it's very safe.
yeah. It
I
is.
must say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, some the past 12 months, when we kind of finished the episode one, past 12 months, well, not that easy for all of us, you know.
Right.
I mean, you doing your bachelor at the university in Venlo, and mom, it was tough, you know. I still remember in April last year, uh, when I called you in Barcelona, and I told you that during my annual physical checkup, they they found something in my prostate, and they had
Yeah.
to check that, and at the end it was a prostate carcinoma, very aggressive one.
Yeah.
And I had to go through all this. I mean, I was always hoping that it's not that bad, because every year you go to that annual checkup, and so it can't be that bad, you know. So it must be something that's right at the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
But it was not, you know. It was already pretty much grown, and it was even outside the prostate itself. And I had metastasis too in lymph nodes, and it was. I mean, the prostate was totally infected. You
Yeah.
know. So, and that particular type of cancer, this Gleason 9 score, it's very aggressive, and you cannot really lose a lot of time. You have to make decisions, you know. And
Yeah.
remember when I had to, well, my decision was get that stuff out, you know. I can't live with that, you know, to have something in your belly that's going to eat you up, you know,
Yeah.
and kills you. That I just couldn't live with that. So I decided to do an operation as soon as possible. Well, I'm going to spare now all the biopsy and
Yeah.
all that crap, and
Yeah.
MRTs and PET CTs and so on.
Though that
So we
was
did that
nerve wracking already.
operation. Yeah,
It was nerve
we did
wracking.
that surgery,
Yeah.
and I was very lucky, and because I was dealing with one of the best surgeons here in Germany,
Yeah.
and but he did an open surgery,
Yeah.
and for this super duper Da Vinci robot surgery, I had to wait like 2 3 months,
Yeah.
and that was just I was just too much time that I lost, you know.
Definitely.
So the open surgery could be done in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and they did a great job. I mean, they left a 12-inch scar on my belly. You know, it doesn't look very nice, but the result was basically good. The pathologists, they confirmed that there were no tumor cells at the cutting edges, you
Yeah.
know. And but apparently they were wrong, because after the rehab I did, after surgery, the rehab, um, they checked the PSA value again, and it was up to 10.
Yeah.
And that's
Just
like an alarm signal.
exactly for our
Alarm
listeners,
signal, you
usually
know.
as a
Yeah, it was
man,
a
if you're healthy,
that
you have
that
1 to 5 or to 4, I think.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Four is the
Yeah.
maximum.
4 should be
Normally,
the
four is
maximum.
the
Yeah.
maximum. Right,
And then
exactly.
10
So
after the surgery
10,
already, it should be 0.
right, right. It should be zero, you know.
Yeah.
So they discovered a what they call a recidive.
Hmm.
That's actually a new cancer that's growing at the same place
Yeah.
where the old one was. So in that mold where the prostate was, they identified a new cancer, additional metastasis in four areas. And so uh, again, we couldn't lose any time because it was growing very fast, you know. So the Professor Sperling decided to do they call it a triple therapy, consisting of a hormone therapy to
Yeah.
kill the testosterone that you are producing. That's what these um, the carcinomes are living from, you know. And the second item is a medication, terribly expensive. The pills you have to take every morning, every night, and it's duralutamide, and that goes into the tumor cells, and it kills the receptors that dock onto this testosterone.
Yeah.
And so the medication, the hormone therapy, works on the outside, kills the food,
Yeah.
and the other part, duralutamide, it actually kills the appetite.
Yeah.
So, and then I got a chemotherapy, 6 sessions, um, every 3 weeks, one. They call it a chemotherapy in cycles,
Mm-hmm.
because they say these tumor cells, they kind of sleep for a while, and then they get active again, and then they sleep again.
Yeah.
So you have to do that not all at once. You have to do it in cycles, and um, to get the most out of it. So I mean, at the end of the day, we did a measuring of the PSA value. It was 0.1,
Yeah.
so total success. And we did a MRT,
Mm-hmm.
no, a CT. Sorry,
Yeah.
we did a CT, and there was a big surprise because I had two metastases in my bones, and the other metastases, they were all gone.
Yeah.
They could not. Well, I mean, you never know what in the microcosmos goes on,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the stuff that can be identified with an MRT, they couldn't see anything, and the PSA value of zero point 0.1, um, they were very happy with that. They said, well, we cannot call you that you are like healed, but you are very close. You are
Yeah.
very, very
As close
close.
as you can
That's
get.
about
Yeah.
the best, as close as you can get, the best results. So that was actually status 2 months ago,
Yeah.
and my hairs keep coming back,
Yeah. Which is also
and
good. Yeah.
that's a very, very good experience.
Yeah.
So I wash my hairs every morning,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
use the hair dryer, to get some shave into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It is, well, I mean, it's the emotional stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
It's
Sure.
it's kind of funny. I mean, uh, mom always tells me that I'm using more time in the bathroom than she does,
Kind of, which is
but
crazy
it's
because I mean
fun.
you never had the fullest set of hair, and yeah,
Well,
still,
but the funny part now is the hairs that are coming back
yeah,
are kind of
yeah,
curly,
curly, yeah,
and they are darker.
yeah,
You know what that means? That means I'm getting younger.
yeah. That means you're getting my hair soon. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly, exactly. So that was, I mean, I was very happy with that result, and mom and you, and so we are looking very positive into the future. And they say maybe there is a chance that maybe in 5 years, 6 years, the PSA value might raise a little bit, and then they're gonna monitor that, and if there is a need, they say in 5 years there are new medication, new therapies, and even now
yeah,
they have used only that one triple therapy. There are so many other therapies available. So um, I'm happy with the situation, and it was probably the best I could get out of it.
yeah,
And but it was, from a physical point of view, and also from a mental point of view, it was not easy. I mean, without you and mom, I wouldn't have made it. It
yeah,
was to have two soldiers like that
yeah,
as a general.
yeah,
It is so important. It's so important. But I mean, there are these negative inputs. The people that turn away from you, they are afraid, oh, that guy has cancer, and
yeah.
maybe it catches, you
It's
never
not
know.
contagious, but yeah, yeah,
Well, no, it does not catch. We
yeah,
all know that, but some people, some people they just feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They feel uncomfortable. And but there are a few people that I value very highly that were beside me, and they gave me a lot of positive energy, gave me a lot of power, and that got me where I am today.
Yeah.
So but even today we get some negative inputs. Our dear little dog, he
Yeah.
died 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and you and I, we had to bring him to the doctor and put him
Yeah.
to sleep.
Her actually.
It was
It's yeah, Lotte.
there was I mean, I tell you, I was always kind of the tough guy here in the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
When it came to the dog, and I was quite firm with the dog. And
Yeah.
but these last 2 days, when you could actually watch him dying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
um what we did was the right thing, to
Definitely.
bring him to the vet. And but it was tough. I mean, Jack Russell Terrier, 16 and a half years. It's a
Yeah. Yeah.
good age. And what was kind of um curious was that when we put him on that table at the vet, and the vet said, "Well, you're not going to take that dog alive out of here. I
Yeah.
mean, you have to make a decision today. I mean, that dog is dying." And then the dog, he actually laid down,
Yeah.
put his head in my hand, and turned his back to the doctor,
Yeah.
as he would say, "Oh, come, don't talk.
Yeah.
Get going and finish that, and that's it."
Yeah.
I had a great life. I mean, to be a Jack Russell at the Sarek family,
Yeah.
that's about the
She
best that
had
can
she had a lot of fun. Yeah.
happen to you. We had a lot of fun
Yeah.
with that dog.
But that was actually
Amazing.
interesting
So
when because you were on vacation with mom
yeah,
for 10 days, and I watched after the house and also after Lotte, and yeah, I was struggling a bit. I told you she wouldn't eat anymore, so
yeah,
yeah, I basically got her this soft, almost liquid food um, that
yeah,
she still ate. Well, that she didn't really digest it anymore, but at least she ate something. But then on the last day, actually, when you came back, I was really shocked because I went outside. It was Saturday, and it was warm outside, sunny, and I found her just laying on the grass and not moving, nothing at all. And I went to her and I looked. I was like, Lotte, can you please get up? I mean, I get it, but it's only a few more hours until they are back. So please, at least make it until tomorrow. That would be great. But I think that in that moment already, hadn't I gone to her and touched her, woke her
yeah,
up again, um, then I think she would have died there, basically out of her own decision, because she knew it was time
yeah,
to go.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, it was definitely the right thing to do. Still was hard, very hard. Actually, the day after she passed, I sat down in front of my computer, and I wrote a letter for her. What I would tell her if I still could, and
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
memories
yeah,
I
yeah.
have.
Great.
And yeah, but during that process, I tell you, I haven't cried in years, but I cried my eyes out for about one and
Yeah,
a
I
half
can
hours. I
imagine.
cried my eyes out. That
I
was
can,
tough.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I
that
can
was really tough.
imagine. Well, I mean, I really appreciate the time that we had with
Yeah,
that dog.
definitely.
And I mean, remember, how old were you?
I was
Like
6.
6 years old.
Yeah,
So she was your, she was your buddy for more than 16
yeah,
years.
it's
She
crazy.
went with you through school and
Exactly.
university and all that,
Yeah,
and it's just, and we had, I mean, fantastic times. And even mom, she was so in love with that dog.
yeah,
It's amazing. That's But she was a clown.
yeah,
I mean, she was a clown. I mean,
definitely.
the things she did. I mean, she could. How many balls from your collection of
Yeah.
footballs? How many balls did she kill?
Oh, a lot,
She
lot.
drove them over the lawn, and
Yeah,
then against a wall, and then one bite, poof,
and it
and it was
would just
gone.
explode. Yeah, Yeah, it's crazy.
And you couldn't
No.
stop her.
But also with
You
her
couldn't
toys, she
stop.
brought so many toys from the USA and from anywhere, extra sturdy, it doesn't break.
Yeah,
Yeah, it took 5 minutes, it was broken.
it was gone.
Yeah.
I still remember that Super Ball,
Yes. Yeah.
the about 2 inch diameter from the United States.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, the guy that sold it to me. Well, he was a great
Great
salesman. I
salesperson.
must
Yeah.
admit. Um, the guy, he said, never ever. There is no dog in the world that could skin that ball here.
Yeah.
I said, yes, there is one.
There is one.
There
Yeah.
is one. I'll let you know next time when I'm back again
Yeah.
how long it took,
Yeah.
and we brought that ball back and it took like five
5
minutes,
minutes. Yeah.
and it was totally skinned, and
Yes. Yeah.
ama-
It's
amazing,
crazy. Yeah.
amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a shame that she had to go, but on the other hand, you have to be realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, this dog is had a great age, 16 and a half years for
Yeah.
Jack Russell is great. But you see, when you watch some people, instead of instead of telling you that, oh, I feel so sorry, and yeah, we know that you had a dog for so many years, the first question they ask is, you get a new dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the last thing that is on your mind is to get a new dog.
Exactly. In that
I mean,
moment. Yeah.
it's not a toy, it's not
No.
a car, it's 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 a part of the family,
Yeah.
and so it's amazing.
Yeah.
People don't have empathy. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, some people.
Anyway, so
Especially, well, in
yeah,
that case, I guess it also depends if you had a dog in your life, because I think only then you can really tell what kind of
yeah,
connection you feel.
yeah, yeah,
Because yeah, you think
yeah.
it's an
That's
animal. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. But it's
yeah,
different. If
but
you have a dog,
anyway.
it's your companion, it's your friend,
But
always
I
there
mean,
for you.
she was more than just an animal,
Yeah,
because you could actually talk to her,
yeah,
you could tell her, hey, please go and get me this and that toy,
yeah,
and she came back from the 30 toys that she had
yeah,
and brought you exactly that one,
yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah, yeah.
But she could be stubborn as
She
well,
could be
so,
really stubborn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But when I
amazing.
asked her,
Yeah.
yeah, Lotte, do you want to play football? Shall we go outside, play some football? She would freak out. She would almost get a heart attack because she was so happy.
Yes, son, and then there were some, besides, I mean, Lotte, to let go Lotte, our beautiful dog. There were still some great highlights that I did experience over the past few months. The Christmas present that you gave
Yeah,
us, 9 days in Funchal
yeah,
on Madeira, the island of Madeira, that we took about 3 4 weeks ago or
yeah,
3 weeks ago. That was. That was just great. It was so, after all that, I mean, going through hell, and then having 2 weeks to just to relax and get up in the morning, go to the breakfast and walk around and go to the city and enjoy life. It was just great. It was,
yeah,
appreciate that. Once again, thanks.
yeah.
That
You're
was
welcome.
just wonderful.
Yeah, I thought it was a great time.
So because this, yeah, well, this is a Christmas present that you don't get
Yeah,
every year.
yeah,
Well, I wonder what you come up with next
yeah,
next Christmas.
yeah, yeah. Gonna be a trip to Brazil next time.
Hey, wow, not bad at all.
Yeah,
At least I speak the language.
yeah, yeah. Well, in
That's
Funchal as well. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That. Well, I enjoy that always. I mean, the first, the first. I mean, to get started, is always difficult. But the first practicing I do is with a taxi driver.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
and every time when we get into a taxi and I tell him to go to the hotel, he says, "Oh, you are from Brazil."
yeah, yeah,
I said, "No,
yeah,
I'm German," and they don't believe that. And
yeah,
because there is a difference between this Portuguese that they speak in Brazil and the one that they speak in
yeah,
Portugal, and especially on Madeira, they have their own slang. But it's still a lot of fun.
yeah.
to talk to these people. I enjoy that very much, you know.
Yeah.
I also enjoy when we go to the marketplace, you know, and these guys, they try to sell you something, you know, these little bananas, you
Yeah.
know, they are like 2 inch long, you
Yeah.
know, and they say, "Oh, best bananas in the world, you have to try
Yeah.
one." You know, they are really cheap, you know, $1 a piece, you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
I said, no, no. Well, 50 cents, you
Yeah.
know. Amazing, you know, it's very, very, very funny. So, well, again, the past 12 months, they are behind us. Now we are looking forward.
Yeah.
And I think we are getting to the end of the first session of our episode 2 anyway, right?
Yeah. Season 2. Yeah. Um,
And or season 2, yeah.
exactly. And what's going to happen in this season 2, also to tell our listeners. You told your life story, which was already
Yeah,
very
well,
interesting. And that's what I wanted to do in the first place. But I think we both had a lot of fun doing this. So, well, we want to
yeah,
continue. And I told you
that
that
is
I want to
true.
continue even after moving to Ireland. And yeah, so the idea is that each episode I will ask you a question. You will not know it before.
That's great.
I will go
That's
into the
great.
episode, ask you a question,
Yeah.
and
And I'm not prepared, you
you're not
know.
prepared.
I'm not prepared.
Just from your life story,
That's
whatever comes to
yeah,
your mind,
yeah, yeah.
you answer it.
Well, you see, the point is, I mean, to be prepared is like doing an act, you know, and that is no fun, you
Yeah,
know. And people they notice that, and it gets boring, you know. And you see what we did today, you know, we switched from one subject to another, you know,
yeah,
and I hadn't really planned to talk so much about Lotte, you know,
yeah. But
about our
still,
little dog.
yeah,
But still, you know, it just fitted into this whole uh, thing.
yeah.
Anyway, so what I gonna do now is I promised mom that I have to cut 2 trees now
You're cutting trees. Okay, sure.
to put
Yeah.
him into shape again today.
Today.
Today,
Yeah,
you know. So I'm gonna go into the backyard now and do a little bit exercise. Cut these 2 trees. Yeah, it's important, you know. When you, I think the worst you can do is just to sit in front of a television
yeah,
and you know, look into the steer into this monitor. It's no good, you know.
yeah.
So
Definitely.
I'm gonna do this. Cutting off the tree, and then we're going to prepare some nice dinner, and then we call it a great day.
Yeah, nice.
And what are you up to today?
Well, it's bank
Are you,
holiday here in Ireland. So actually,
oh,
the first day of my new job should have been today, but it's bank holiday,
oh
so
yeah,
yeah, no
right,
one is working.
right.
Yeah, probably I'll drink a coffee, go for a coffee. Yeah, then prepare a
And
bit
then
for
you go
tomorrow.
to and then you go to Reagan's pub in the center of Dublin.
Yeah, I will do that when I have some company here, when I have some colleagues.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true. To go alone into these pubs, it's not really much fun, you know.
yeah. And I live a bit outside as
Okay.
well, at least for this first month, because I have an
Uh-huh.
Airbnb. And well, in the city center, you cannot pay for it anyways, so you have to live a bit outside. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, but well, I have a card for the bus that I can always use. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, I think the infrastructure is not too bad in Dublin,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, at least with the buses, they don't really have. At least if you are outside of Dublin a bit, then they don't really
Mm,
have railways that you can use
mm.
or trains. So you rely on the buses. Um, but usually that's quite easy because you have several buses that all go to Dublin
Yeah,
just
right.
via different routes. So yeah, what I also did, I got a ticket for young drivers, young adults, so that's also cheaper. Saves me a bit of money.
Hey,
Um,
ooh,
yeah, so no, it's fun here, but I also have to get used to the accent. That is
is
because
that right?
yeah, Dublin alone, I think they told me has 4 accents, so not everyone
Oh,
speaks the same.
wow.
Um,
Wow.
and yeah, with some people it's very easy. I can understand them immediately. It's totally fine. But some, depending where they are from,
Someone.
damn, yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
tough.
like in Scotland, you
Yeah,
know. In
yeah,
Scotland, you have the same thing, you know.
yeah,
I mean, I still remember when I was first time in Glasgow. Oh hell, you know. I
yeah,
mean, I, I thought it was a different continent.
Yeah.
It's so difficult
Yeah.
to uh, uh, to understand. But after a while, you get used to it, or your ear gets used to
Yeah.
it, and you can understand. There is that singer, Amy MacDonald,
Yeah.
the Scottish girl.
Yeah.
When she sings, you understand every word.
Yeah.
The minute she starts talking,
Speaking, yeah, you don't
you
get it.
don't understand anything.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah,
Alrighty, my son.
that was fun. I'm
Have
glad we're
yourself
back.
a great afternoon,
Yeah. And you too.
and get some good stuff to eat tonight.
Yeah, I will.
Some good fish and chips.
Yeah.
Fish and chips they
Yeah.
have. Yeah, and maybe now at that time it's about 3 o'clock your time
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
That's the right time for you. But it's tea time.
Yeah.
Huh? With some clotted cream and
Yeah. Well.
scones and whatever they call that stuff.
Yeah.
Mom is a real. I mean, she loves it. She
She's a fan.
loves it.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah. Though here in
So
Ireland,
next,
it's a bit, yeah, I would say. I mean, not to insult any British person, but it's a little less posh here. So when you
yeah,
imagine British people drinking tea, you imagine very fancy, and
yeah.
that's not what you imagine here, not what you experience here. Um, it's just very casual, which is very nice. I think it's a very
Yeah.
young city as well. You have, I don't know, 3 or 4 universities here, so you have a lot of students. Yeah, it's very
Wow,
young.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Great. Well, there is a lot. I know a lot of people that went to Dublin for a year,
Yeah.
and I still remember the daughter of my former secretary. She also did her master in business administration, and she went one year to Dublin to a university there,
Yeah.
and I mean, she was speaking very highly about the people.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
it's. She said it's just great.
Yeah.
And
It's you.
she
You can
had,
really talk to anyone. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. People are very open-minded, and that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I promised Mom that in about 2 months we're going to come to see you,
Yeah.
and she said we're going to help him then to move from one apartment to another.
Yeah. Probably not, because by that time I will have moved already. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, Mom,
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
Sure.
um,
You should also
Well,
bring some
anyway.
food from Germany.
Yeah, she will bring
Yeah.
some. She probably also brings her iron,
Yeah. Yeah.
to do
I actually bought
to
one
do
here.
some
Yeah.
iron. Is that right?
Yeah, I
Hey,
bought one.
cool,
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
What voltage do they have? Is it
Same as in Germany,
two
220.
same as in
Yeah.
Germany? Yeah.
I mean, they
Except,
use UK plugs, but you can just use
yeah,
adapters and that's it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, son, I let you off the hook for today,
Yeah. Looking forward to our next
and
one.
I'm really looking forward to our next session.
Yeah.
It will be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the subject that you're gonna think of, but still, I mean, we're gonna start with that subject, but during our discussions and talks, it will change. I'm quite sure.
Yeah. That's the point of all of this. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It was a lot of fun, and thanks to all the guys that are listening to us, that enjoy this. I really appreciate that. And if you guys have any comments, and just feel free to drop us a mail or whatever,
Yeah.
reply to this podcast, and I promise that you get an answer definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Sam.
See
Take
you next
care.
time.
All the best, and take care of yourself.
And you
Okay.
too. See you next time.
Thank you. Okay. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Thank you everyone for listening to this episode. If you're interested in what my dad has to share next time, then make sure to tune in again next week. And if you have any questions that you want my dad to answer, then please feel free to send them to us. Hope to see you next week. Bye bye.